Part 6, Stars and the Soaring Bird. Sarah should be sleeping, but instead she slips through the darkness and creeps silently down to the mechanoid maintenance area at the lowest level of the arena. She didn't even bring Hammer, her normally inseparable companion, with her. She came alone because she came to fulfill her promise with Veronica. Stop drowning in your childish fantasies and waiting to fly away from this place. Come find me when you snap out of that. To her surprise, Veronica hasn't powered down for the night. Apparently haven't been waiting for Sarah to arrive all along. You've come. I thought I'd be waiting much longer for you to show up. A promise is a promise, yeah? And I came because I know how to answer your question for the other day. And I made preparations for it, too. What preparations? We can't talk here. Actually, I'd rather go somewhere else. Whenever I'm down here, all I can think about is work. My mind just goes blank. Looking puzzled, Veronica stares at Sarah, unsure why she's beating around the bush. Oh, why so serious? I'm just kidding around. Shall we go? We can head anywhere you want, but just for a little while. How about we go and check out that simulated sky dome I told you about? Sarah smiles, her fingers in her pocket brushing against the item she created alongside the anti-interference ship. Veronica doesn't answer. The hanging silence makes Sarah feel awkward again, and wonder if she said something wrong. I mean, if you're not interested, then... Oh. Veronica stands up, grasps Sarah firmly by the wrist, and pulls her along without a word. Veronica moves with quick yet steady steps, keeping Sarah close to the walls as they proceed. At each corner, she cautiously looks up to check for security cameras. Her footsteps echo through the empty hallways until they come to a halt before the security door leading to the uppermost level. The security door to the sky dome looms before them, its red lights glowing to indicate it's locked. Veronica, completely unconcerned, readies herself to take down the door with her, razor sharp claws fluttery, but Sarah quickly stops her. Wait, that's gonna cause a scene. She pulls out a touch panel, connects it to the security system, and lets her fingers fly away on the keyboard. Employee ID verified. Access granted. The security system lets out a crisp electronic beep as the red lock indicator switches to green. Sarah flashes a smug smile at Veronica. Told ya they ain't got nothing on me. Ooh, I think we're gonna see it. An extraordinary sight unfolds before them. In this top-level area, forbidden to ordinary spectators, the simulated sky dome continuously cycles through day, night, and seasonal changes as it's been programmed to. At this moment, the dome displays a deep, dark night sky that hangs overhead like a velvet curtain, studded with countless stars that shimmer like brilliant jewels. Sarah gives up in excitement at the starry expanse, her eyes showing the twinkling lights. This is breathtaking. Meanwhile, Veronica quietly moves to the side, sits down, and gazes up at the simulated starscape. She seems to have left some space next to herself on purpose, a silent invitation for Sarah to join her. Sarah quietly sits down beside her. She carefully avoids the long tail that Veronica has casually draped nearby. The faint yet gentle ultralight from the simulated sky bathes everything in a subtle, cool glow. Sarah can sense that something gentle is quietly beginning to bloom under the tough front Veronica has been putting up. Why did you take me here? What is it you couldn't say back there that you can't say here? Well, I still wanted to spend a day with a friend because it's my birthday. Oh. Is that really a secret? Or doesn't really, like, I guess not saying your birthday, it's not really... Like, you can't say your birthday in there, which I kind of find a BS in there, but whatever. The girl glances sideways at the mechanoid, who keeps her gaze at the starry expanse without objecting to being called a friend. Birthday? A birthday's like a mechanoid's activation date. Veronica, do you remember your activation date? I do. Meaningless, though. On my activation date, I woke up in the lowest level of this arena. The rest is history. I still don't get, like, how she ended up here, because obviously, if you know with Honey, you know. So, I just don't know. Well, whether it's a birthday or an activation date, it should be special. And check out this little bird here. Today will be its activation date. With it, Sarah retrieves the mechanical bird drone gift from Uncle Rocco from a toolbox at her feet and carefully wipes away the traces of oil from his shelf. Let me know in the comments if you guys have the same problem with me, or actually I think maybe it with everyone that it's just with the typo of the chapter. Because I don't know why they had so many D's, like capital D's in there. I think it's a typo. Oh my gosh, this is so cute! With delicate movements on the controller, Sarah guides the crude-looking mechanical bird as it slowly rises and hovers above their heads. I don't know why when always like cute, soft, like sweet person always softens someone. I like that trope. Obviously, I like it a lot more. Obviously, in the romance aspect. Not that this game is a anime game or like anything has to do with romance, but I mean it does have a little bit if you know, obviously with Lucia, you know, and then it's another constructs that actually do have feelings for commandant S. But anyway, other that it doesn't have to be also romantic. I do also like it, you know, when it just basically softens, like I said, a soft person softens someone, you know, and they see and they think differently. Like it can be just, you know, friendship as well. I think that's so cute. The bird spreads its wings in flight. The silver white shell reflecting the simulated starlight and scatters tiny specks of light over both Sarah and Veronica. Veronica offers no response. Her gaze shifts away from the vast simulated starscape, transfixed on the mechanical bird with its outstretched wings. The mechanical bird's metal wings may look crude, yet they still lift the bird gracefully through the air. She looks quietly at the bird, lost in thought for who knows how long, until a sound she's never heard before breaks her reverie. The mechanical bird makes another weird noise. It stopped. Is it broken? Not at all. That's just a drone's shutter sound. It's hovering up to take pictures of us. Jeez, we're taking a photo. Now I'm gonna smile for the camera? Are you always this serious? I don't think I have ever seen you actually smile. A photo? Yes, here. Check this out. Sarah extends the controller in her hand toward Veronica. On a small display screen is a still image. The two sit side by side, bathed in the gentle glow of the simulated burst starlight. Sarah's face beams with a radiant smile, while the mechanoid maintains her usual serious expression. Yet the gaze is on her fixed on the same point in the distance. I bet you look beautiful if you smiled. I'm not gonna do that. Sounding as cold as ever, Veronica, however, doesn't strike Sarah as mean anymore. In that fleeting moment, Sarah senses that something between them has quietly shifted. Under Sarah's control, the mechanical bird gently descends and comes to rest on Veronica's hand. Veronica quietly holds the seemingly weightless mechanical bird, while Sarah carefully examines the photo they just took on the tiny display screen. Hey Veronica, what do you think about changing the background of her photo into a field of flowers under sunset? Just like the painting on the wall in my room. Not that I didn't see a painting actually when they were in the room, so I think they're probably gonna show it after this. I don't really care. The people in it will still look the same anyway. Instead of arguing, Sarah rises to her feet, spreads her arms wide under the canopy of simulated stars, and closes her eyes. Veronica, have you ever imagined what it would be like to stand in a real field of flowers? I'm guessing not. Without waiting for Veronica's answer, Sarah keeps going, as if eager to pour out every thought swirling inside her mind. I do. I dream about it every single night. I imagine lying in the bed of blooming flowers and watching clouds drift across the sky without a care in the world, until the sun slowly sinks below the horizon. A sunset warming your face must feel so gentle and soothing, don't you think? And I pick a handful of flowers to weave into a wreath on my head. I could do anything I wanted, with no schedule to follow. I stay there as long as I pleased. No missions to rush the crew. An overseer isn't going to tell me what to do there. I have a feeling we're just going to be fighting overseer and that other person thing as a boss. And then, I take another photo with you against the sunset, Veronica. With a smile on your face, of course. Alright. Sarah eagerly returns to Veronica's side and sits a little closer to her than before. Oh? On the simulated sky dome above, stars sparkle brilliantly against the backdrop. A virtual shooting star streaks across the display, as though sealing the secret promise shared between them. I wonder what it would be like if you could grow wings, just like this mechanical bird drone. Sarah holds out the mechanical bird drone. Wasn't so? Oh my goodness! I bet this is the reason why. I bet this is the reason why. In her frame she does have wings because of Sarah. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I'm not exactly built for flying. That's true. Let me try to imagine what you look like with wings. Sarah stares intently at Veronica, deep in thought. Ah, there. You look like a dragon. Dragon? Okay. Yes, when I was little, I saw pictures of dragons in the storybook. The kind with wings and long tails. If your friend had a pair of wings on it, you look so cool, just like a dragon. Here, let me show you what it looks like. Right away, Sarah kneels down and, with the thin layer of dust on the ground as her canvas, started drawing away with her finger. As her finger moves across the dust, a simple sketch takes shape before them, and so it grows as details are added to it. First, from what she remembers, Sarah sketches a winged dragon with a long tail, then adds a drawing of Veronica beside it. There, this is what it looks like for now, and then we add a few more things to it. So, what do you think? Looks just like you, doesn't it? In the sketch, Veronica has a pair of wings sprouting from her back. Crude, the sketch in the dust catches something essential. A heroic figure that bears little resemblance to Veronica's usual demeanor. With wings spread out, horns rising from her hair, and a long tail trailing behind, she truly resembles a dragon ready for battle. Lance in hand, she stands as a conquering warrior, to be stopped by nothing in her way. And we're back to that. Ugh. Excited, Sarah hops toward her room, treasuring the secret promise he made. Despite the fact that it's almost dawn, not a trace of fatigue shows in her face. She hums happily to herself, while the wing-shaped pendant dances lightly around her neck. Suddenly, footsteps echo from the end of the corridor, making her start with alarm. There shouldn't be any human staff around at this hour. Before she can duck into a corner, a figure appears in her line of sight. Sarah only lets out a sigh of relief when she sees that it's Uncle Rocco. When their eyes meet, he shows a flash of surprise, but quickly masks it. Sarah finds it weird to see Rocco here at this time, because work doesn't start for him for another few hours. Huh? Uncle Rocco? What are you doing here so early? Oh, we're out of medicine. Been feeling awful. This cough is keeping me up all night. I thought a walk might help. Hey, are you really alright? Wait, before I forgot, here, this is for you. I traded in some of my work hours for this medicine. Take it for now. I'll give you more later. Ah, I'm getting sleepy now. Better catch some rest before my shift starts. Give me a shout if I'm not up in time, alright? Alright. Sarah waves goodbye and skips away. Her light footsteps fading down the corridor. Okay, he's being stuffed with that one.